this is the cool down. The cool down is really important because having warmed our bodies up for exercise, we've done the exercises, we need to get our body and our heart back down to normal kind of levels, and also to get rid of any lactic acid or blood pooling. We're just going to lift our heels and just have a little march. Erin here, and Tom, you can have a march. Whilst you're marching seated, sometimes the top part of your leg can really ache. So instead of actually lifting your feet off the floor, you can just lift your heels off the floor. So this is included in the warm-up as well. So just take that as an important point if it's aching at the top of your leg here. Alright, so from there, just lifting your heels. Again, you can take both arms back, or you can hold on to the chair with one arm. So we want you to start feeling a little bit cooler as you're coming down now to do the cool down, and we're going to start off with some stretches now, okay? So let's have a look at our first stretch. We're going to do a calm stretch. Erin can do hers standing and Tom's going to do his seated. So for Tom, he needs to put his heel forward and turn his toe up. He can have a bent knee. For us, we're going to take our toe back and then put your heel to the floor. Make sure that that back foot does point forwards, and you bend your front knee. Keep your bottom tucked in so that you're not actually pushing the chair. The chair is there for support. So Tom, can you feel a nice stretch on the back of your calf there?
Yes I can.
Erin, are you okay there? Yeah. If you think I can't feel anything, you can just bring your leg back up, please. Let's have a little march again. If you can't feel anything, if you've got diabetes or you've got some neurological issues, it could be that you can't feel it because of neuropathy. So it's important to think, well, I can't feel that stretch, I need to go back further, and then you end up doing damage. So just feel a mild stretch, that's what we're looking for. So I'm going to turn my chair around, Erin, and Tom, we can use your other leg now. So we're aiming here to stretch your calf, but also we can use this to try and increase our stride length as we're walking. So don't be happy with that. See if you can take it back another 2 inches to feel that's suitable for you. Don't think it's got to be as big as me. Everybody's stride length is different and the length of their calf is different. And just coming up from there. So we're holding that stretch for about 10 seconds in total. Erin, would you like to come and take a seat? Okay. Thank you. Walk around the front of the chair, feel the chair behind you before you actually sit down. Just lifting your heels there. Let's just take those arms back nice and slowly. So it's range of movement rather than speed now. And then bringing those arms down a little bit more. And then I want you to do a little bit of breaststroke. So you might want to put your feet a little bit further apart. Reach forward and pull those elbows backwards. You haven't got to be a huge circle. Squeeze those elbows backwards. And now I want you to put your hands either on your hips or on the back of the chair. Here. Whichever's most comfortable for you. Keep your chest lifted. Maybe just tap your toes. Help you with your counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. There we are. Thank you. And just give those arms a bit of a shake. So you need to stretch out the back of your arm here. Use these muscles, especially if you furniture walk or use crutches or a walking stick. So I want you to put your hand on your shoulder to start with. Walk your hand down the back of your neck. Push your elbow up towards the ceiling. And your other hand is there to support your arm. Now your arm might only come up as far as here, still support it in that position. Again, you're breathing, always breathe through your stretches. Well done. And you can tap your toes just to keep the blood circulating and just help you relax as well. And from there, you're going to let that arm down. You do exactly the same thing with your other arm. You take your elbow as high as you can. It might go straight up towards the ceiling. If you can lift your chest whilst you're doing that, you can just reach down that little bit further. Nice, easy breathing. Also, try and keep your head in line with your spine. If you've got a shoulder problem, then sometimes your arm kind of pushes your head over. I'd like you to just keep it nice and upright. And then back down again. Okay, just march it through. So we're going to do a stretch now. Stretch down the side in between your ribs and the length of your arm. So let's take the arm closest this direction up towards the ceiling. Hold on to the chair with your other arm and just reach over the top of your head. Nice easy breathing just for about 4 seconds, and then we'll come back down, touch your shoulder, and we'll go up again. And you feel that stretch down between your ribs and back, and then the same with your other arm. Hold on to your chair, reaching up over the top and down. One more time. And back down again. Well done. Just march it through a second. Give those arms a shake. Make sure you're on the front third of your chair, taking those heels forwards. And as you're taking the heels forward, can you make sure that it's not hurting you at the top of your leg? I'm just going to go sideways on here. If it's hurting you here, sit further forward on the front of your chair. So I want you to put one leg forward, it doesn't matter which one. Keep your chest lifted, 2 hands on your bent knee, and then I'm going to hinge forward from your hips and keeping your head in line with your spine, maybe looking about 2 yards, 2 meters in front of you, and you're breathing. Okay. And again, for this one, you can hold it to lots of 10 or up to 15 to 20 seconds. Right, this is a muscle we need to try and lengthen. March it through, and exactly the same with the other leg. I'll stay here so you can see what it looks like from this side. 2 hands on your bent knee, hinging forward from your hips. And we also want to try and get a stretch in your lower back. So to do that, can you come up 1/2 inch, tuck those elbows in a little bit more, lift your chest, and you can feel the stretch here as well as in the back of your long leg. Okay. Always breathe through those stretches. Well done. And coming up from there. So we didn't really hold it all that long, but don't worry, on your own time, you can hold them for longer. Thank you very much.